What women really mean when they say do the work. Honey, this ain't about going to the gym and having a six-pack. This ain't about having the best hair care. One of the biggest things that I see getting in the way of men maintaining a healthy relationship, the inability to take constructive feedback. When I worked in a prison for about 5 years, I worked with men in a group therapy setting and individual therapy. There was a theme where men would be given this constructive feedback by myself, but also by their male peers, and there would be this instantaneous defensiveness, right? And you can see how this can be problematic in a relationship, because if a person can't bring things to you that bother them without you flipping the script or getting upset or getting angry, then that person starts to feel like they're walking on eggshells. And I would really, really advise that when someone is bringing something to you, when a partner is bringing something to you, they're holding that mirror up for you. They're saying, hey, I care enough about you to bring this to you because it's getting in the way of our relationship. This is getting in the way of you being your best self. Instead of getting defensive, instead of, your instant response being something sarcastic back, get curious. Well, what makes you think that? What about me is giving off that impression, right? And that's where the real conversation starts to happen. Oftentimes, what prevents us from being able to take that constructive feedback is this idea that, well, if I'm aggressive, that's who I am, right? If I talk over people, that means that's who I am, right? And so we very much personalize the feedback instead of stepping back and saying, okay, well, this is a behavior. I can work on not talking over people. I can work on my delivery. I can work on my tone, right? I can work on X, Y, Z. And so I think the biggest thing that's getting in the way is seeing it as a personal attack on our character, right? When in fact, they're just behaviors. They're behaviors that we can change with work.